I found out my girlfriend was cheating, and I planned my revenge in silence. Part 1. I don't even know where to start. I, 29M, thought I had the perfect relationship with my girlfriend, Lily, 27F. We've been together for 3 years, and we've always gotten along well. We're both ambitious, work hard, and generally enjoy the same things. People always say we're the perfect couple, but sometimes that's exactly what you're supposed to look like when something's about to go horribly wrong. It started with a random slip-up. I was getting out of the shower one evening when I noticed her phone was buzzing on the counter. I wasn't snooping, but I couldn't help but see the notification. "Hey, babe, you up?" from a guy named Chris. Now, Lily's always been private about her phone, but I never thought much of it. But this text, it stuck with me. I ignored it at first. Then I told myself, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's just a guy friend. The next day, I decided to casually ask her about him. She laughed it off and said, "Oh, it's just Chris from work. He's harmless." I believed her, or at least I tried to. But something in me kept nagging, like a little voice I couldn't shake. I started paying more attention. I noticed how she would act a little weird when I asked about Chris. Her responses were short, a little too rehearsed. She'd keep her phone face down when we were out together, something she never did before. I started getting the feeling that something wasn't right, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I started going through her stuff. I found a series of deleted texts between her and Chris, all flirty, all very inappropriate. It was clear they had crossed the line into something more than just work banter. There were mentions of secret meetups, dates, and even talk about planning a weekend getaway together. My heart sank. I had no evidence of physical cheating, but emotionally she was gone. I was devastated, but I wasn't ready to confront her yet. I needed a plan. That's when the petty revenge part started to form in my mind. I didn't want to just break up with her. I wanted her to regret what she did. I wanted her to feel the sting of betrayal and the sharp edge of her own lies. But I knew I had to be smart about it. I didn't want her to catch on to me too soon. So I played it cool, pretending everything was fine. But I started laying the groundwork. First, I made sure to be extra affectionate, buying her flowers, texting her sweet things, acting like the perfect boyfriend, the kind of boyfriend Chris could never be. I wanted her to think everything was normal, but in reality, I was building a plan in my mind. I was going to catch her in the act, but it had to be in a way that would hurt her, emotionally, deeply. I set the stage.